What is going on, guys? Vuxuryy here. In today's video, we're gonna start off my new series where I make new versions of old GV3 videos that got a lot of views. So the first video of this series is most underrated cars in Greenville, and this time we're gonna be doing 10 of them. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Alright, y'all, the first car is the 2015 Belco 66. Now this car, it's actually a replica that was built in 2015, that's why it says 2015. But other than that, it's based off the 1967 Shelby Cobra, as we all know. It looks way better than the GV3 one. Way better. Alright, so seems like the detail was slightly degraded, especially with the steering wheel. Yeah. But the gauges and stuff are still there. Gas tank, all that. Yeah. So let's get into it. Or not. Or not. Okay, we finally got it to work. So, lights, turn signals. Ooh, wow, bright. Horn. As you see, it has all the modern stuff from a early Ford, but not an early Ford, from a modern Ford put into a Shelby Cobra. Another thing, this thing is not slow. This thing moves. Now, when driving these convertibles, I would highly suggest for you to use R6, or you're going to be looking like this, and it kind of looks odd. And your feet stick under it, so that's not very great also. But now we're gonna do a speed test, see how fast this thing goes. Still going. This thing isn't slow, guys. It goes 144 miles per hour, and it's a convertible, and it looks pretty sick too. And you know, knowing that cars don't really drain gas or nothing now, you could just drive this thing forever. The next car is a Volkswagen, the 2015 Volkswagen Gothar. And if you find my little Volkswagen saying cringe, then Volkswagen Gothar. So people just might think, oh, it's just a hatchback. Yeah, no, this thing's a mover. So, lights, turn signals, horn. Okay, that's okay. So basically full LED setup. Give us some revs. Oh yes. So if you guys played GV3, this is basically the race version of the GTI that's in game. That is still in game. If you're watching this video, you know who you are. Sorry, my car sounds are like lagging right now. I don't know why. Top speed's 151 miles per hour, so it's quite fast, but not as fast as the next car I'm showing on the list, which is also another Volkswagen. So yeah, we're gonna get straight into that. Next car is actually the Volkswagen Pitch R. Sorry, I just messed that up. Next car is the 2007 Volkswagen Golf R32, or the Wolfsburg Pitch R. So yeah. And before we move on, I want to say sorry. My game sounds are like lagging and everything, but like there's not visible lag on the video. So lights, turn signals, horn. Alrighty. Now, people usually sleep on this car when I drive it, but it's one of my dream cars, one. And two, you're gonna see it in a minute. Yep, we're still going. Yep, look at that dial. We're still going, still going, still going. Yep, that's right, 160 miles per hour out of freaking Volkswagen. Yeah, pretty insane. Now, the reason we're getting these type of speeds is because it's not your regular 2-liter turbo Volkswagen motor. This is actually the Golf R32. Now, you hear R32, right? Why is there a 32 after the R? The 32 in the Golf R32 name means 3.2 liter V6, which is the motor in this vehicle. And another thing is, y'all might know VR6. Well, here's the thing. It's a V6, right? But it doesn't sit at like the same angle as like regular V6s. It's like at a different type of degrees, which kind of makes this car a bit different and unique. So yeah, but now that's enough for statistics. So now let's move on to the next vehicle. Next car is actually a bit different, but has literally been in like every list video that I made this week. The 2006 Chevron Baja Camion. Basically, if you know what this is, 2006 Chevy Silverado front, as you see. Comes to the back, 2001 Tahoe. Yeah, and here's the thing. The Tahoe back has always looked like this since like 2001 until 2007, where they made that other gen Tahoe that everybody knows. So yeah, let's get into it and tell you why I like this so much. Shout out to Dr. Roblox, he joined the game. Anyway, here's why I like it so much and why I think it's underrated. Put it in second gear, traction control off, manual preferred. Donuts. I'm gonna answer this question. I am. Basically, when you put in second gear and turn off traction control and you just rev it and kind of turn around, just does donuts. Now, if you want to get fancy, you could start using A and D to extend the donut. As you see, I'm extending it all the way across the highway. We're gonna try to extend it all the way over. As you see, you could basically extend it all the way through the highway. So that's pretty cool to know. But yeah, basically you could do donuts, and you could also do a burnout. So as you see right here. Hi, Dr. Roblox. So yeah, this is the Baja Camion Tahoe thing, and yeah. Now we're gonna move on to a completely different vehicle. Next car is actually Blubber's favorite and was in the last list video that I made. The 2006 Mazda check engine light RX8. RX8. Anyway, turn signals, lights, and yeah, let's go take it for a spin. Now this thing does rev the 9K, but I'm rocking the simple gauges today. I like to switch it up. Now I didn't do a speed test in the Baja Camion, but the top speed on that's 138 miles per hour. Top speeds on this is a 142 miles per hour. Now something cool to know about this car. This isn't your regular 4-cylinder V6, 5-cylinder V8, V10, V12, right? It's actually a rotary engine made by Mazda. So Mazda basically made their own engine. This thing doesn't use the regular pistons that literally every other car has. It's called a rotary. Rotaries are these little Dorito shaped things that aren't pistons. They're called rotors, I don't know. But yeah, basically it doesn't use pistons and it uses rotors. Yeah, and it's a rotary engine. But yeah, I don't want to get too nerdy, so now let's move on to the next car. Next car is Japanese, and no, it's not from the 90s. It's the Lexus LC 500. Who would have thought? Alright, basically, right. LC 500. I love this car. It sounds amazing in game and in real life. One thing a lot of people didn't expect. This thing goes supercar type speeds, but it literally looks like your average sports car. This must be like LFA 2.0 without a V10. This thing is a mover, y'all. Like, when I first heard of the LC500, I thought it was some regular sports car. It might just be a super fast sports car, but this thing goes 193 miles per hour. Like, what? 193? I was not expecting that when I first heard of this car. Now, I find that pretty insane, considering that it's just a Lexus sports car, and I'm pretty sure it's less than $130,000. It might just be a little bit under that. Next car is actually the 2006 Lamborghini Gallardo or Gallardo. I think Gallardo is the actual pronunciation of this anyway. Now, before I hop in, right, you might be like, oh, Vuxuryy, it's a Lamborghini, how is it underrated? You don't really see people drive this one. Now, the main Lamborghinis you see people driving is the Huracan, Urus. Well, you don't even see Huracans even, to be honest. You usually see GTRs or something. But I'm getting off topic. If you see Lamborghinis driving around, it'll most likely be a Huracan, Urus, or what other Lamborghini they have, basically. You don't really see the Gallardo or Gallardo. So yeah, let's get into it. Now, startup sounds normal, but this thing sounds amazing. So, lights, turn signals, horn. Now, this thing sounds insane, so I'm gonna put it right into sport because I don't feel like shifting right now. Yeah, this thing sounds really, really good. And then another detail to notice, it has purple flames. Yeah, I'm not kidding you on this. That's pretty insane. That flame color is amazing. And then blubber, you might want to try this out, but like rev this car with shaders on, I think it will look sick. We're gonna do a speed test though. It's not gonna be the fastest since it's a 2006 Lamborghini. It's not one of the modern ones. Oh, actually I lied. It's LC500 type quick. Times have really changed. The flagship Lamborghini from 2006 is now as fast as your sports car Lexus. So times have really changed. Basically top speed's 195 miles per hour, so pretty insane for a 2006 supercar. So yeah. You guys might think I'm a fanboy, but I'm really not. Like, it's really underrated. Woo. 2007 Volkswagen Jetta 2.5 liter, and the reason I say 2.5 liter is because this is the only one that sounds like, I don't know how to say it, different from the others. Like, you gotta pay attention to the names, because there's the VR6 one, there's the ones with the 4 cylinders, like the GT Fahrenheit, and the racing one, right? Then there's Votex 2.5 and the regular 2.5. This is the regular 2.5. So I'm not gonna go over the sound yet, but it sounds pretty good. So Jetta's one of my favorites too. Lights, turn signals, horn. Also, one of the Greenville developers owns a 2.5 liter Jetta, so keep that in mind. And that developer is Bluezilla. If you see this video, which you will most likely not, I love your Jetta. I think you did really good with it. I even have your wheels on it, so yeah. Overall, nice Jetta, Blue. But now we're gonna get into a speed test of it. Just listen to it. No one would expect this sound to be coming out of Jetta. Let's be honest with you. Like, no cap. Now, sees car on road. Top speed's 133 miles per hour, so nice. And you know, gotta put it in sport mode too, cause it's a Jetta, and Jettas aren't that fast, but it moves. But yeah, also Jettas come with a special feature, so yeah, that's a special feature. So next car. Alright, next car is actually the 2006 B&W rod bearings. The actual name's the 2006 B&W M5. So if you like unreliable cars, then here's the one for you. If they had check engine lights in Greenville, this would probably have it on 24/7, but let me stop talking about it. So lights, turn signals, rev, dang it, the check engine lights on. Yeah, so that's $2,000 in repairs, $4,000 repairs, $6,000 repairs, $10,000 repairs. Alright, $10,000 repairs later, you're going 182 miles per hour. So yeah, if you want to go bankrupt, just buy an M5 from 2006 to 2010, and you should be good. Kinda. Next car is actually the 2000 Honda Integra. Or the Acura Integra. Okay, that was... okay. I don't know. It's a techie. Now, if you want to be a fast guy, get it in the Type R. Fast guy. Now, turn signals, lights, horn. Okay. Now, once you put it in sport mode, or if you're a real guy, just put it in manual. But yeah, this thing actually is a mover for an old Honda. Top speed's 154 miles per hour, so it's faster than me running to the bathroom. So I find that pretty insane. Yeah, this was supposed to be in fastest regulars, but like it's sports pass, so yeah. I don't know. But yeah, this has been this car. Alright, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, even tell me why you liked the video. What car did you even buy? Please don't tell me you bought the M5 because rod bearings. Anyways, it's been Vuxuryy.